Hey everyone, Joel Cox here and Lee Berryman, and we're going to talk to you about how data sharing works in the new application we are building, GAPP.
So in GAPP, we are aiming to solve the problem that different teams trust different people at different levels. And until a team can share generic details or specific details at the level that they trust people with, it's hard to share anything. Part of the reality is whenever people are working in very restricted places among people that have very consequential repercussions for data being shared with the wrong people, is that we inevitably are very cautious about sharing, and we should be, because people's lives are in the balance here. So as we have been designing the application, we understand these security needs of the grassroots teams, but we also understand that if we empower the grassroots teams to share with people in other teams or other informal groups that we work with on the ground, if we enable them to share information in appropriate ways, they can actually become more efficient at making decisions about how they go about the task on the ground. So this is a complex problem, but if we solve it in a way that empowers you to share with the right people in the right place, it helps you become more efficient.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to show you a quick diagram that describes the relationships that teams can make between one another in order to share data appropriately. All right, so we have Team A. I'm going to use a triangle to represent a team in this diagram. We've got Team A. And let's say Team A, on the ground, in the place that they are at, engaging the people that they are engaging, they run into another team that is engaging the same people they are engaging. Let's call this team Team B. And Team A and Team B decide, hey, we want to strategize and collaborate together. And so we need to share our data to see where the gaps are among the people that we are reaching. So Team A decides to join an alliance with Team B. And in this alliance, Team A says, okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my village level data with you. So I'm going to write village level data. And Team B says, well, we don't really trust you that much yet, so we're going to go ahead and share our data with you, but we're not going to share all the way down to our village level data with you yet, because we don't really know you yet, but we do want to enter an alliance and a relationship with you. So we're going to share our district level data. That could also be, a zip code or PIN code or whatever. And so the nice thing is this relationship has been established. They have begun to share data with one another. And as time goes by and the relationship grows, Team B might decide, you know what, we now trust you enough to go ahead and share the village level data with you as well. There's also scenarios where, due to relational issues, the trust might be lost. And at any point in time, anyone in this alliance can change the boundary level at which they are sharing. So if Team A says, I no longer want to share village level data with you, I want to change that to district or zip code or even country, then this is possible. All right. So another scenario that I would like to introduce is, let's say Team A meets another team. Team A meets a Team C. So Team A says, okay, we want to join a relationship with you. We know you very well, and we trust you a lot. And so we're going to go ahead and share our village level data with you. And Team C says the same thing. Okay, yes, we also trust you, and we're willing to share our village level data. so that we can collaborate and strategize together. But let's say Team B has no idea who Team C is, and they're not ready to trust yet. Well, first of all, I will say that whenever you join an alliance, at a very minimum, you have to share the country level data that your data is within. And so Team B must at least share country level data, which is not sensitive at all. I mean, you're looking at a country, it's hard to determine where someone's at within an entire country. And so Team B is required to share country with Team C. And let's say Team C says, we want to establish a relationship with you, and we want to establish trust with you. So we're going to go ahead and share our village level data with you. And as time goes by, and Team B begins to trust Team A, and Team A trusts Team C, Team B might realize, you know what, we really need to strategize with you guys more, and I'm going to go ahead and open up my doors to begin sharing village level data with you. This is how an alliance works in our system. Is that anyone who joins this alliance gets to decide how much data is transferred to the other person in the alliance with each person in the alliance. This is a very complex model. However, it drives and it encourages relationships to, at a minimum, be established first. But it also encourages relationships to grow, and it encourages a model of trust that can begin to grow. So, this is how the alliance model works. And also, just as a note, at any point in time, you can exit an alliance and take your data with you, and no one else can see that data. That's it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please subscribe to the link if you want to continue to watch our videos. We have more to come. We're doing small videos that describe small sections of the way that we are building GAPP. Thank you again, and we will see you shortly.